All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to make some quick placements using LinkedIn. So what we want to do first is find candidates that are looking for work. So I use Sales Navigator, which is a paid version of LinkedIn, and I highly recommend it. It costs $99 a month. You can try it out for a month. If you don't like it, cancel. If you want it for longer, I know they give a discount for annual membership. So we're in Sales Navigator. We're in the lead section. So leads would be people, accounts would be the companies. So we're going to go into leads. I did this a little bit earlier just so that we could not waste a lot of time with me typing because I'm not fast. So job titles. In job title, we want to see the words seeking job, open to work, looking for work, open to job opportunities, open to career. And then I do put those in quotes so those words stick together. And then because I don't do any placements internationally, and I do live in Denver, so for this video I'm going to do that. So Denver, Colorado, but at a minimum I would do United States, just so you're filtering candidates that are in the United States and don't need sponsorship or not looking to work in foreign countries. So here we go. So you got 42 people in Denver that are looking for opportunities. So looking for work, open to work, semi-retired, open to work. So all candidates that we'd want to take a look at. So I did look at John earlier. So let's open up John. We'll open up his profile. So what I liked about him is, so he's working at Lumen, so in the telco space, and he has been there for a pretty good period of time. So obviously, if you're in account management or inside sales, you're obviously doing well if you're there for this amount of time. So channel account manager, inside channel. So my guess is he's either looking or he was recently laid off. So let's click on this. We'll go over to Lumen. The nice thing now about this page is it will show us a couple things. I'll be over here in a minute, but let's see. Where did it go? Here we go. Took me a second. So I want to look for other telco companies that might be interested in hiring someone like John, just knowing he has the industry experience. So I'm going to click here. 4% growth at AT&T. Deloitte, I don't think is quite specific enough for me. Verizon, 1% growth. Brightspeed Telecommunications, they've grown 7% in 6 months, in 2 years, over 500%. So that's a company that I might want to market John to. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to look at decision makers. I'm going to click here, which will open up decision makers. So here we got the pre-populates with Brightspeed. Since he worked in the sales department, I'm going to type in sales. There we go. And now we have 14 hiring managers, directors, vice president, CXO, that are in a sales function that might be interested in speaking to John. So to back up a little bit, I would get John on the phone. I'd talk to him, find out what he's looking for in regards to his next step. He's looking for remote. He's looking for Denver. Would he move to a different part of the country? Those sort of details. And then once I know that, I would put together a little snapshot of John in regards to some of his major accomplishments, maybe like, client retention, account growth, those sort of things that a account manager should be proud of, and we'd want to share with hiring managers. And then I would go to Joe, I would go to Robert, and I would, probably I would try to connect with them. But also I have there's several tools that are out there. There's Lead Leaper, there's the Data Scraper, there's Apollo, but I would likely, if this list was a little longer than 14, I would scrape it, and then I would do kind of a mass email to them. But actually thinking about this, since it's only 14, I'd probably email all these people individually. And you're wondering, how do you get the email? You'd use a tool like Apollo or Lead Leaper. Some of them are free as long as you use maybe 50 credits a month. So knowing there's 14 on here, we could use a free membership to get this started. So I would market John to Joe, to Robert, to Cora. And I would guarantee that this should be at a minimum a placement a month. So I'm going to guess for a placement like this, charging 25%, you're going to be kind of in that 15 to 20,000 or $20,000 fee. So again, the process would be to use those filters in the lead portion of Sales Navigator to find out people that are looking, and then clicking on companies in those niches that are hiring and growing, and then finding who the hiring managers are there, and then marketing candidates to them. So I do this, and then I also obviously are looking for companies that are hiring, then I try to find candidates for them. But this is a really quick way to make some money fast. because it's getting harder and harder to find candidates that want to work. In this way, you're already finding the candidate want to work, and then you just market them to companies that are looking to hire. So hopefully this is helpful. I really appreciate comments. So if you could throw some comments in, it helps me come up with new subjects for new and future videos. Take care.